Before this video starts, this video will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen or played The Last of Us 2, I advise you to click off right now because I'm going to get deep in depth into this review. So other than that, enjoy this review. Let's get into the video. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing probably one of the most controversial games of the decade, and we have The Last of Us 2. Now, I was supposed to review this on the 1 year anniversary. Well, I was supposed to upload this on 1 year anniversaries when the game released, but I kind of got lazy, you know what I mean? And you know me, I didn't play till July. We ain't gonna talk about that though, you know. But yeah, I did play this game whenever it released last year, June 19, 2020. I did pre-order the game. I played it right at 12 a.m. right when it dropped at midnight, and I finished the game within the first 2 days. So yeah, man, other than that, bro, we're gonna get right into this review. Like I said, if you have not played this game, I advise you to go off right now because there'll be spoilers in here. But other than that, man, let's get to the review. Now, right off the bat, now, when you play the game for the first 2 hours, we witness our boy, Joel's death. Now, listen, when I first played this, I gotta be honest, I didn't know what, cause like, see, if you've seen the Last of Us 2 trailer, there's a scene in there where Jesse pops out, said, you think I'm gonna let you do this on your own? That's supposed to be Joel's part. So they play you in the trailer, but honestly, his death didn't really hit me, bro. I gotta be honest. Like, I didn't feel any emotion. It was just like, okay, bro. But like, bro, Joel got done wrong. So dirty. But once you look at it from everybody else's perspective, you kind of understand the story and everything all makes sense. And I think everybody was blinded by that, like, when they first played this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you first played this, because, like, obviously, like, I didn't see any leaks when before the game dropped. So I was just waiting on it like how everybody else was. So, like, when you really understand the story, you kind of get why everything comes to play. And I see why they gave this game of the year. Now, by the way, this review right here is after my second time playing the game. If I would have done my review after the first time playing it, this would have been totally different, but I understand the story now, so boom. So the objective of this game is to kill Abby. Now, the thing is, for us players, it gets us, anxious, amped up, because we want to see Abby's downfall. We want to see everything that goes on. And yeah, so that's basically the whole point of this game, is to kill Abby and seek revenge. Now, Naughty Dog, they took a huge risk with this game. Like, they took big risk. So here's the thing, right? So we all know, whatever, we know when Jesse dies, right? We get to play as Abby's point of view. Now, when I first played this, I'm like, bro, why are we playing as the person who killed Joel? Like, that makes no sense. And Naughty Dog decided to put this random NPC as Abby's dad. So we get to see why Abby kills Joel. Now, the thing is, when you look at the WLF, aka Abby's whole group or whatever, they was talking so bad about him, so bad. And they were talking about, like, think about all the things he's done, all these things. At first, I didn't really understand. But when you think about it, though, they're blaming him because they could have potentially had a vaccine and all of this could have been over with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all this could have been done. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure people in the WLF lost families. You know what I mean? Everybody's lost families. But because of what Joel did in the first game, aka when he saved Ellie from the doctors, and it could have made a vaccine. But the thing is, Joel didn't want to lose another daughter bond, because, like I said in the first game, he lost his first daughter, Sarah, and he developed a good relationship with Ellie. He didn't want to lose her either. So it's like, when you look at that, I understand Joel, but looking at that from Abby's point of view, I understand why they're so mad at him, and I see why people might put it as game of the year, because everything all adds up and it makes sense. And I understand Abby completely. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand, like, all of her actions. Like, I understand, like, what she did. You know what I mean? And I don't know, this whole story is it's really crazy and dark. It's very dark, you know what I mean? Like, like we go back and forth. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, at first, bro, like this, I would have, honestly, bro, I wasn't gonna make this video at first. I wasn't, but like I said, I understood everything and how everything went down, so, And, by the way, bro, Abby and Lev's, dynamic, that was fire. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seeing her, like, seeing her character development, because, like, she had a pure hatred for Scars, but the Scars saved her, you know what I mean? So, seeing her with somebody that she didn't like, when she ended up, making Lev, her friend, is so dope, you know what I mean? Because, like, that's some fire character development. And, I think, like I said, I think Abby's portion of the story is very overlooked, you know what I mean? Because, like, they didn't like her, you know what I mean? I didn't like her. But when you understand the story a lot better and understand where Abby's coming from and everybody else, like Owen, Manny, everybody, you understand why. And I see why this was in the Game of the Year contender. So, this story is very crazy. Now, here's my thing with Ellie, right? Now, if you truly think about it, Ellie has probably one of the most, and I mean the most, probably one of the worst lives in gaming. Like, her life is so trash. Like, she has to, like, bro, Joel was her father figure, you know what I mean? I don't think she seen her parents. Like, she was a foster kid, but she didn't even see her parents, bro. Joel was her only, like, person that she understood, looked up to. Like, Joel guided her. Like, she really lost everything, bro. Like, she lost both of her fingers at the end of the game. She lost Dina and the baby. She lost Tommy. And then again, she lost her main person, which was Joel. Like, like, she suffers from PTSD. Like, like, even that one flashback scene with her in the barn. She had a little flashback of, hearing Joel's screams. Like, she hears Joel's screams, bro. Like, she says she can't even sleep. You know what I mean? And, bro, if you go in her in her little diary or little journal, I didn't even realize this in the when I first played this. Like, I didn't read stuff. I'm be honest, but if you read her little journal, she talks about, like, how she would see Joel's beat up face and stuff like that, and it's just so sad about, like, all the stuff she has to go through, bro, and it's so whack. And then, especially for her not even killing Abby at the end of the game. But then again, here's another reason why Naughty Dog gets points for this. So in the Ellie and Abby boss fight, we see a little flashback of Joel playing his guitar on the porch. And it's the scene where Ellie goes to Joel and they talk. And basically Ellie forgives Joel. She forgave Joel even when he lied countlessly about, about why he took her out of the hospital. They could have had a vaccine, and Ellie wanted her life to matter. And you know what I mean? And, she gave Joel another chance. And I think she realized that whenever she was choking Abby out, and she was like, you know what? If I can forgive Joel, then I can forgive you. You know what I mean? So I think that was a great way to end off part 2 in such a memorable way, you know what I mean? And I feel like this ending, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like the ending at first. I didn't. I ain't gonna hold you, but I feel like it was a great way to end it off. So no more Abby slander. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I did slander Abby. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? But nah, no Abby slander. I definitely do think this game is definitely misunderstood as far as the story goes. You know what I mean? The story really isn't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, I used to think it was bad, but honestly, it's really not once you put 2 and 2 together. So I think this game deserves its credit. You know what I mean? Naughty Dog deserves its credit. They took home, I think, the most Game of the Year awards, I think, in gaming. I'm pretty sure. This game definitely did some numbers. So, I think Naughty Dog deserves to have, a celebration for that. You know what I mean? They did their part. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the end of my review, to be honest. But before I get out of here, I want to talk about this amazing 10 out of 10 gameplay, though. Hold on. I say this with all my heart. This is probably one of my favorite games when it comes to gameplay. This game is so fun to play. Like, I gotta be honest. Like, My first time playing this, I had so much fun. It's definitely an experience, you know what I mean? Like take the story away. Naughty Dog does an excellent job when it comes to gameplay. Like, you know, like I'm pretty sure y'all played Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 was excellent, amazing game. The Last of Us 2 is amazing when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the gameplay. Like it's incredible. Gameplay gets an easy 11 out of 10, you know what I mean? I think The Last of Us 2 and Spider-Man Miles Morales, like I had, you know what I'm saying, too much fun gameplay wise, you know what I'm saying? But like Naughty Dog, like, you know, they did their thing with, you know what I'm saying, The Last of Us 2. So I know 3 finna be heat. I know part 3 finna be heat, so I can't wait. But one thing that I want to point out that Naughty Dog gets more points for. So, and their details is crazy, but so if you play The Last of Us 2, you know Abby has a fear of heights, right? So if you stand over a ledge with Abby, you can, like, bro, like you can see like your screen gets to, you know what I'm saying, like it gets to zoom in a little bit. Abby breathes really hard. She gets to shivering. That's so fire. Like that's a fire detail. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even notice that in my first playthrough. Like I was playing with Abby. I was just, you know what I'm saying, just walking around with her, and like I would notice, you know what I'm saying, like she would like get to breathing real hard standing over a ledge. That's a fire detail. So Naughty Dog, they did their thing with this one. So big props to Naughty Dog for this one, man, for real. But like I said, gameplay gets an easy 11 out of 10. You know what I mean? And I mean, yeah, man, that's pretty much it for my review, to be honest. But my first rating when I first played it, I gave this game a 6 out of 10. Now understanding everything, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give The Last of Us 2 an 8 out of 10. I just don't see myself giving this game a 10. I gotta be honest. Like, I'm not being biased because I love the first game so much. But, like, I don't know. Like, this game does still have flaws. But, like, I'm just explaining why this game is misunderstood. And you know what I mean? It's definitely understood, and it's not a bad game. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, The Last of Us 2, in my opinion, is an 8 out of 10. Maybe my rating will change over time. Who knows? But this video is coming to an end. So, if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe for more good content. I do have more videos on the way. I know I said that last time, but you know what I'm saying, I gotta get back in my bag, you know what I mean? But this is in the video, so hopefully I didn't offend anybody, but if I did, I don't care because it's my opinion. But yeah, man, this is my official The Last of Us 2 review. Like I said, if you did enjoy, like, subscribe for more good content. Turn on that bell so you'll know the next time I upload. It's your boy